Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks very much for joining me here today in Farm Sim 22. This is, of course, the Calm Lands map, which is just what I need because everybody needs a little calming down. Don't tell me to be calm. Anyway, I do hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Yes, I've had a couple of kitty issues this morning, so I'm about ready to, yes. They're such wonderful little psychotic murderers. But anyway, I just wanted to, before we get too far in here, these are nice looking greenhouses, just say a big thanks to everyone for their support of the series and the channel in general. Oh, I put this one backwards. Yeah, it's okay. But, and of course, a super special thanks to my Patreon supporters. There's a link to my Patreon channel in the description down below, by the way, for anyone that would care to support the channel in that way. And if you're new to the channel, maybe consider subscribing. But as I say, a big shout out to my regular viewers, and a big special thank you to my Patreon subscribers. So, I've finished the mooing, I've finished the baling. Now, this is the one thing I don't like with the, in 17 we had a round stacker that would stand them up. Now granted, it would only gather, I think, was it a stack 4 high? But 4 square? Like, this one does 3 squared, that one did 4, and I believe it was 4 high, it might have only been 3. But it was simpler to deal with. I mean, this one's okay, but it takes a fair bit of the mooking about, as it were. Or a boot, if you're Canadian, you know. Yeah, right, like we actually say that. Anyway, you'll never hear me say a boot. It's about time people realize that. Anyway, let's, see how we are setting these into place. Okay, I can live with that. Alright. We're actually did pretty well here, you know? This is a long process. And then just when you think, okay, I can start picking up bales, no, it folds that up. Yeah, I slammed into the bales the first time around. Alright, let's get her down there. Excellent. Okay. And away we go. It's quite a neat device, but then they all are. Chung. This thing does hold a lot, 25 bales. So yeah, it's no slouch about what it'll carry. And thankfully our tractor has enough oomphy to get the job done as well. I think I'm gonna actually put this stack beside the first one I put in there, as opposed to along the length. Although, it's still pretty deep. No, I think I will just lay them all out in one row. I was gonna go the other way so I'd have room to park the the baler itself and maybe the stacker in there as well. But I think that's actually it's got such a long overhead, or overhang I should say, on the roof, that I think we'll get away with being able to just park them right at the edge of these bales. As long as we don't slam them into the bales, because I have a feeling they're pretty fragile the way they're stacked and packed in there. Not that the ones that stacked upright weren't fragile. I remember a couple of times having mini stacks of them and then messing up with the bale stacker when I'm trying to unload them, the next stack, and knocking a couple over. Oh, what a mess. You had to hope it knocked them over where you could easily get the bale stacker close enough that it could just sort of cheat them all back on and you could get another poke at it. That wasn't always the case. It was very seldom the case, let's face it. Very nice. It is really nice to be able to log into the game and not have to spend the first 5 minutes getting the frames to stop stuttering. Whoop. It has not improved my driving. There we go. Thank you. Alright. Let's go get them. How are we doing here? 15. We can get 10 more. Not bad. I'm down to a half a tank. Alright, 3 bales left, and we've plenty of room. Boom. And the last one. Gotta watch it, there's a little bit of a dip in the hill here. There we go. Ooh. A little bit of shimmy and shake there by guppies. Alright, we can fold this guy in now. It'll unfold when we go to dump it out, but let's see, the baler I've just got tucked in behind. This thing's kind of long. No, I think I'm going to do what I was going to originally do, because I'm going to need one of these to be full length. So, let's hope I can manage this. Without wrecking the other set. Still get them close enough. Because we've also got to worry about the fact that this thing is going to unfold at the side. Okay, how we doing here? I want to get back to about, yeah, probably there. Alright, let's try that. See, I need to be able to pull forward, that was my worry. And it looks like that's going to work. Whew, it's going to be close though, isn't it? Okay, let's start the process. I'm going to push the first few back a little bit. Whoop. Ooh. There we go. Give him a little tuck because he has a couple at the end there. Ooh, see, that's what I was worried about. So, I think what I'll do... hopefully. Now, when this is finished, that should flip up out of the way. Because, yeah, look what I did. I knew that thing was going to be a pain in the butt. I should have folded it up as soon as I dropped those other ones. There we go. Alright, let's not hit anything else. Okay, there we go. I believe those are, what, 4,000 liters apiece? So that's a pretty good chunk of silage sitting there. No, I want that a little bit straighter. That's the ticket. Now let's go grab the beller. Yeah, that's why I was worried about getting it straight. This is pretty fat. Well, it's the width of the tractor, including the wheels. So yeah, it's pretty chunky. There we go. Alright. Successful. So now I believe... Oh no, I have put it back. Oh, that was foolish. Yeah, I not only put this thing down backwards, but I messed up the road. So, you know, oops. There's not a lot of flat ground, though. It's not like the other map. You could pretty much willy-nilly anything anywhere as long as you weren't, you know, sticking it on top of a tree. You were pretty much good to go. Gotta admit, this thing's getting some good use, eh? Indeed. Can I actually go this way? Probably not. Let go of it. Oh, come on. What the heck? Oh, it's a potted plant. Okay, well that's just... Note to self, you're an idiot. Yeah, I gotta do something about that. Come on. I love it. All right. We're free! Whoa. I was not expecting to catch that much air. That wasn't very good. Now those greenhouses, to get them working, we need water. And I don't think I have any version of that. So... alright. So I guess they're gonna scale out this way, aren't they? I don't know. Let's find out. Uh-huh. Hmm? What? There's no way that's the same angle as those. What the heck's going on? Oh, sorry. Let's try that. Cardinal degrees. What? I don't know. I don't have a frickin' compass. Ooh. Alright. Might be onto something now. Might just be onto something. So that's going to be good to there. I'm just wondering how far past this it's going to go. Yeah, we're clear. In fact, that looks a lot more parallel the closer to it I get. Alright, so let's allow it to make fields. Okay, here we go. Indeed. Now I'm gonna do something I think a little different here. I'm gonna make one huge field, and then I'm just gonna throw the seeder on, set it to grass, because part of the field is going to become meadow, so that we have decent grass to keep our silage and such up. And, well, basically I'm gonna make a giant field, and then I'll divide it by putting, you know, a full 6 meter or whatever our seeder is, with a grass strip. Yeah. I think that'll make it easier than trying to lay out each individual field. And then it's going to go from here right over to where those trees are there, that little cluster. Because there's quite the... even if I remove the trees, there's a big rock. And even if I could remove the big rock, there's this little eruption of land there. Yeah, you wouldn't want to drive anything more than, you know, a dirt bike over it. So, yeah. Not good for farming implements. Ooh, I have a coffee. It's still warm-ish. Yeah. Alright, how far up do we want to go? That's probably good, eh? So... Alright. 90 degree. Thank you very much. Ah, that's pretty close. Pretty close. So I think while it's still in one ginormous piece, we'll send the rock thing down. You see, that tree sits right on our border, right? So if we go pretty close to there, we should be pretty close to using it all. All of it, I say. You can see here where I stopped mowing. That's kind of our border. A few feet inside it. Alrighty, up you get. And we'll flip her 90 again. Excellent. Let's get it to suck us into place. There we go, perfect. Yeah, it's coming along quite well. Now, I know I'm kind of trying to get everything done in one day that we had accomplished in our first year on the other map, but, well, I mean, other than things like we are obviously starting with brand new animals, so we're not going to get really anything out of them for a while yet. You know, and all of that, we don't have any production up and running. Well, we don't even have any crops up and running. So... But the infrastructure is pretty much where it was when we left off the last time. So I think that's reasonable enough. We changed maps but didn't lose too much. I've done a lot of off-camera work. Getting a little grayish out there. Well, the weather says it's going to be cloudy. I know we could build a weather station. That would give us a little more accurate, but... Do I really care? Gotta ask yourself. Alright, I'm gonna run this to the end of the grass, but then I'm actually gonna go all the way down to the far corner. So we're gonna swing this guy 90 again. I guess it doesn't matter which corner I start on, does it? You get right down to it. Perfect. And let's head for it. This is going to take a little while to plow out. Yes. But we'll plow it, we'll clear it of rock and such. And then I'm going to divide it up. Probably 3 sections. Yeah, I think 3 sections. Lengthwise or widthwise, I haven't really figured out yet. But we'll do that, and 2 of them will become crops, and 1 of them will become an actual tended meadow with, you know, the usuals, liming and fertilizing and you name it. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's slow down here. Get this corner relatively clean. Boom. Let's call that a deal. Alright. And we'll flip her 90. And we're good to go. All right. Well, this is going to be exciting. But I mean, I don't think you can use a hired worker, because if it's in create fields, why would he stop? You know, and until he hits property we don't own, and then gets really confused and, you know, crazy glues the brake pedal to the floor and quits or something. So, oh, I like the way those beehives spawn in. Separate little dots. Yes. Is that really airy or breathing? Well, you can see by our mini-map, we're certainly taking advantage of this particular plot of land. I suppose it would probably behoove me. Don't you love that word? Makes no sense at all. Behoove. What the heck? Anyway, I think it would probably make sense at this point to maybe use our hired fella to lime up our other fields, or whatever their immediate need might be. So, let's have a look. Alright, you definitely would like some lime. Okie dokie. And you would like some lime. The little round field, of course, we'll have to do ourselves, because, well, I pity the fool thinks an AI worker can do it. Alright, here we are. Besides, it's tiny. It'll take us, 3 minutes of driving around in some random shape. Okay. But they do all need lime, so I believe the tractor's right up here at the end of the row. In we go. Alright. Now, the only thing is, I have not yet picked up our spreader. So we'll go do that. I'm pretty sure this guy will handle the strains of moving our little spreader around, because it is a pretty simple piece of kit, this particular one. It's not the big drag behind one. There it is. Ra-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, and could we please have some lime? Let's go with a couple. There we go. Fill her up, Bob. Okay, not bad. We're not quite close enough? Alrighty. No point having it anything but full. There we are. That's better. 3,200 liters. Excellent. Now, I do believe that these guys also want limed. Needs lime. Of course it does. Because you put the lime in the coconut and plow it all up. Lime, me dudes. Oh, it does 3 at a time. Happy, happy. I should have started in the middle. Yes, we could have done all of them. This thing's got a monster spread. Look at that. Sheesh. How nice. Oh my god, look how quick it's going through it. Oh no. Uh-oh. Come on, man. We didn't even have enough to go down there and back once. Alright, that's not gonna do. I'm sorry, but no. Dang. Alright, well. That would barely do our little field. In fact, I don't know that it would. Yeah, it's got a good spread and all, but still. Uh-huh. So, that was a bit of a waste. Yeah, sorry. Wow. Tell you, if they're gonna do that kind of thing, I should get this one for free. Where are we here? There we are, 10,000 liters. This only held 3,200. Okay. Alright, you can't expand it, but 10,000 is pretty dang good. Yes. Oh, we're gonna need a few more of these. Alright. Hopefully it will do as well with this unit. Okay, let's fill her up. Hopefully actually get something here. Keep going. Yeah, this is not, if it's going to use it this quick, it's not a good time to not be able to turn your rocks into, oh, we're not close enough now? Perfect. Not being able to turn our rocks into lime kind of sucks. And grab whatever this left us. Alright, it's not quite full, but it should give us a bit of an idea anyway of where we stand with it. We should be able to get all of these in one go. There we go. Alright. So it's got a fairly good spread to it, I'll give it that. Oh, I see we are getting on. So I'm going to call the episode there. Do hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. It does really help out. But till next time. Oh wow, has this thing got a spread to it? Holy smokes. Oh. That's crazy. Alright guys, take care of each other. Ciao for now.